So once you go here, you go to on campus, so Southwest Chicago Christian School. You hit enter. You just click on school website, and at the top, login. This is where you'll put my email in, so just bwent@swchristian.org and hit next. Then you'll go to classes, homeroom, reading. Choose my email again. And then you can just scroll down and go to teacher edition. And then next week, so the 17th will be on this unit 3, week 5. So if you go to plan, you can see the weekly planner. Or you can go by day and hit like on the first day, the whole group of reading is doing this.
Okay.
And this is where all your resources will be. So remember I said the other day at recess even, like listening to resources, the video, all the videos are embedded in here for you.
Okay.
So like this tells us into question. And then like your listening comprehension. Remember I said like it's all right there, but in your book it looks spread out. So you can literally say, okay, we're going to introduce the concept. It's a 2-minute video. Okay, moving on, right? So it doesn't have to be like a, so here's all your things. Here's the vocabulary. Here's all the vocabulary cards.
Oh, nice.
So if you just click on it, you get an example with a sentence. And then if you hit routine, that's where the definition is. And then here you can kind of look through this. This is in the book where it gives you 50,000 things and you can choose the one. So if you go to, and I'm happy to help with this. Here's all practice worksheets. So if you're like, I really don't know if they knew that, so I'm going to assign that for homework, or I'm going to give that to them independently and check it in. And if everyone gets it, then we can move on. And if they don't, we don't. So here, though, are games they can play. And you can go to like vocabulary practice and you can open it and preview it and see what it is. So acquire or gain, which word would that be? And then they check it. There's 12. And then it goes on and you can record the score if you want.
Nice.
So to assign any of these things, you just click this settings button and then hit assign this resource.
Okay.
And then you just decide. And this is also how, like yesterday, I was like, okay, I'm going to assign the book to the e-learners.
Yeah.
So then you just give it a name. So you can say like vocab game or vocabulary or dated or whatever. And then you can give it to everybody and then assign.
Okay.
Or you could just give it to, if you're like, okay, I think these 2 kids know this, you can assign it to those 2 kids and then do something different with everybody else.
Yeah.
So it's up to you.
Nice.
And then here's like the shared reading. These are all this is the small book and it's all here for you. So then, like I said, you don't have to kind of take your thing. And then you can kind of go day by day. So like Tuesday, for example, you see all this. I don't know that I even would watch that or go through all these. Because if you look at them, they're super boring.
Yeah.
See, like, so to me, if I'm going to do I don't know, persuasive article, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would choose to supplement with like a vocabulary.
Okay.
And Flowcab is the same as Gmail. So once you have my password I emailed it to you.
Okay.
Once you have my login for this, you can log in. You can have access to all my Flowcab stuff too. So if I'm teaching persuasive, you can talk about I would watch these before you assign them though, because some of them are like. There's nothing super bad by any stretch.
Yeah.
But like there was one when we did our poetry unit and it was like the girl held my hand and they were all like so it's like you don't know. So like and even this persuasive language, the lyrics are all here, right? So the kids like these a lot. So these are cute. Okay, so you could choose to supplement with even like a flowcab. I love vocabulary and I do it all the time.
Fun.
So you can do That's what I would choose to do.
Okay.
And then you can go through the week, or you can go to plan, weekly planner, and then here's your plans for the week.
Okay.
So if you you can print these, and you can print them just like this or with the standards. This is what the guided reading what I would normally do for guided reading, but that's getting replaced with the novel for right now.
Okay.
For the next 4 weeks, I think, or 3 weeks.
Sounds good.
But that's an option. And then here's the writing. So if you were like, I want to do this writing, so opinion writing, you could just pull something, like you could say, okay, well, what do they say? And here's all the things for you. So you could, you could have them submit it in here even if you wanted to. And then, like I said, like the standards, if you want them, they're all right here. Like that's all the standards for the week. So you can print those for the weekly planner. I think once you ask to print it, print instruction week, and it saves as a PDF. And then there you go. It's got all the, like the date, all the stuff, and then here's each thing, and then the skill is next to it.
Oh, nice.
So like the whole group reading plans. So I can print that for you, and then that's the plans for next week.
Okay.
So then that way, if you're like, I wanted to put that in. Okay, I gotta go get them. I'm telling you, you had come to here at the weirdest time. Because honestly, like, it's weird. It's so. Like, I think COVID has finally taken its toll on all of us. But just the kids, too.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, they are just not with it.
Yeah.
Why are you running? Because I can. Because you can. I can. Yeah, well, I'm a breadstick. Reading. Darn it. Columbus. Christopher Columbus is the worst. Honey, I don't read. My problem. Can I be honest? Hey. I don't know. This is like a meeting. Please. No. Oh, yeah. Oh, not if you're with the library.
If you need your notebook that we're going through reading and the essay.
Oh. Do we have to?
I mean, if you don't want to fail the test, no.
No, I go without notebooks and I don't fail the test.
Okay, but I bet you'd even do better if you had.
But
So you're
I don't
gonna
have
do it.
to.
Kai?
No question to teacher.
Would you like to right now?
Oh,
Kyron?
do the same thing.
Kyron, would you like me to go call your mom and ask her if she thinks that you have to do what I asked you to do? Or would you just like to do it?
Returning to our Super Bowl party.
When is it?
I really don't know.
Yeah, I think I found the number of the day.
Okay, look up here, please. I'm ready to move on. You need to be ready to move on with me. Because we have had kind of a crazy day in that we haven't really had any actual learning happening yet, or I haven't taught anything yet. So I need you to be attentive and I need you to be on your best behavior, knowing that we have to kind of catch up here.
Okay.
I also think that rather than doing science, we are going to flip it with social studies, and that potentially we'll have time to make up our math and reading score and math score, since we kind of got gypped on our time for both. Okay, so I just want you to know that might be a possibility because I don't want to be math testing for the next month. And if Mr. Gabriels is here and we have it in our schedule, you only did it for 30 minutes, so you don't feel bad asking you to do it for another 30. We are on Unit 3, Week 4. What is our essential question for the week? What is our essential question? Like, what have we been talking about all week? Okay,
How one person changed the world.
well, that was our essential question last week, and we've been talking about it a lot.
How can one speech change the world?
Yeah, how can words change things, right?
Oh,
How can words change things? For homework, you should have read these passages and been familiar with them already. Okay, so I'm going to go through them, but ever so quickly.
This is one.
Yes.
Why do we have to do like ones like about solar? Like why can't there be like a story where it's like John strokes and stuff?
What do you mean?
Like listen, like where there's like an actual human, not about facts. You know what I mean? Like it makes it more fun when it's a person telling the story and the narrator.
Like a whole story?
Like still like John Stokes of how it tells us about like human characters, not
Like
about
4
facts.
pages.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying instead of facts.
Yeah. Well, so I get that, but and here's the thing. Well, no. But to me, I think you're at the age where you're reading to learn things, not